We're waiting on YouTube. Waiting on YouTube. Did it work? Okay, okay. We good. Welcome to Drawing at Noon with me, Balander, and I'm just checking in on ya. And thank fuck I didn't name this show something like Monday Morning with Comics Gate or something similar. Good thing I didn't change this like a certain day because I would have fucked it up already in Wicked. So stupid of me. I literally forgot to do this yesterday. I was like, I did the manga, I did the topics, I did everything, and it just slipped my mind. I just forgot that. I mean, I did have a whole bunch of other things to look into and take care of yesterday, but dude, this has been quite the week. Especially last night, I finished reading Berserk, and I don't know how to feel about it. I am thoroughly both destroyed and extremely satisfied with what I read. It is an absolute masterpiece. It is a work of art in any sense of the word. And now that I've finished it, I want to start it all over again. But also, all these SJW Cutwaffle books that spread the message and whatnot out there, they just look like utter shit stains to the medium to me now. And absolutely not deserving of their existence. You know how Zach changed his channel name to Comics Matter with your boy Zach? Well, Berserk matters a whole fucking lot. And all of these books that we've been screaming about are just matterless, meaningless, worthless. They bring absolutely nothing from their own points of view. They don't bring anything, and to the customer they don't bring anything, to the characters they do not bring anything. And they're an absolute waste of space of a book. And I'm continuing forward with my own short reviews that I'm doing. I will try my best to find the books that are at least tolerable or have some sort of entertainment value and not just scream about, dog shit books. Because that is easy, but I don't want to spend my time delving into the negative stuff. Although, since YouTube does like its pre-recorded 10-minute content, I might sometimes do something similar for that type of content, but for now I'm undecided. I would like to do a deep dive on how fierce that fucking sucks dick. James Tynion had the best start. The best thing he had going for him, even before his book came out, his initial Batman book came out, is that he wasn't Tom King, and people were delighted to not read a Tom King Batman. And he started off strong, just like Tom King, and then he shit the bed, just like Tom King. Well, he shit the bed just like Tom King shit it, but not to the same level. It devolved into his own views of economics and politics and making anarchists and communists, the misunderstood heroes of a book. It's fucking it's stupid. Hey, at least he didn't turn Batman into a little bitch. I don't think the character would have handled much more of that. But moving on to the interesting things that I really did enjoy this week, and that's reading a lot of manga. I didn't pull up comics. I can tell you this: the comics you should be reading are Gunslinger's Pawn and Gun Honey. Also, oh yeah, and the Splash from last week. That Flash 776, I think the number was, with the whole meta turn the page sideways thing. That worked. That was entertaining as all hell. That's a hard throbbing recommend from your boy. But anyway, the manga that I've been reading, I've also been reading for fucking free on the Shueisha app or Manga Plus app, depending on which side of the pond you are, because for some reason they're different and they haven't gotten the license here or something. It's something weird. I don't know why. Just fucking fix it, mate. Fix this. Fix this now. Oi, Shueisha. Fix this. And back on the actual topic, it's a yet another new manga released under the name of Doron Dororon. So far we had so many titles with similar name, like we have Durarara, we have Dorohedoro, we have Dororo. We have a lot of similarly named titles, but this manga, this is its first chapter, so we can't judge too much about it. But what I can say is that it gives me Jujutsu Kaisen vibes. Jujutsu Kaisen mixed with, is it My Hero? Because you know the samurai here, which are like the monster hunters, are like an official government position. But the main character who you see on the bottom left of the screenshot here, he is straight up Itadori from he's like Itadori at home from Jujutsu Kaisen. He is physically strong, is like underselling it. He's just as strong as Itadori physically, but he lacks in literally everything else. So he has to team up with a demon to use that demon as a tool to fight other demons. Well, in this universe, they're called the bad guys are called yokai, but the art's good. I can see some My Hero Academia influences on the girl on the right. It was entertaining. I'm hopeful that it's going to be good, and I will follow it until until it isn't. And I hope that it is good, because Shonen Jump are going to struggle. Oh, why am I yawning? Holy shit! Shonen Jump are going to have a tough time with battle manga because the big titles are closing down. Soon the end, you know, an ending is in sight. We've heard that before from fucking Oda Sensei. But My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen are on their way. I don't know about One Punch Man head, but that's not shown, that's seinen. The thing is, we need a lot of new shonen battle mangas, because it seems like that's the highest selling shit out there, and this is okay. I hope it turns into something really good, because you know, we need good entertainment, man. It doesn't need to be berserk. Like you can't be berserk. You can't do your berserk unless you're Tom King. Then you can try and absolutely fail at it, just like Tom King failed at doing his Watchmen. Anyway, the other new series that I'm enjoying is actually very similar to this one, dude. Ever since we got not since One Punch Man, but ever since Jujutsu Kaisen, we've been having a lot of titles where the protagonist is like this super physically overpowered character who has to grow in another way, or he just seeks challenges. And the other one is Ayashimon. Oh, I should have picked the demo page spread so it fits better. Ayashimon is basically Yakuza mixed. It's like supernatural Yakuza. It's the shortest way I can sell it to you. The art is a bit more rough than Dorodororon and what you usually like. It's very similar in roughness to Chainsaw Man. So if you enjoy Chainsaw Man, you will join the art on this one. And so far it's very entertaining. It's just this dude in the shirt here that you see finding challenges and fighting monsters. While this girl is trying to, claim Yakuza throne. It's entertaining, the art's good, and that's the very least that you would want from something you can read on the toilet while scrolling through your phone, instead of posting toilet tweets. Dono, I'm looking at you, fat ass. Instead of posting toilet tweets, you can just read some entertaining manga. Maybe get inspiration for your own character and work. The last manga that I really did enjoy this week, actually not this week, the past week, is Dandadan. You should read Dandadan. Shut this down. Shut everything down. Pull it up either on your computer or on your phone and read Dandadan. It is absolutely hilarious. It's entertaining and the art is gorgeous. And we see a scene here where Ayase is almost aggressively hugged by a bunch of ugly bastards. But how do I describe Dandadan to you guys? Dandadan is teenage Supernatural. You know the series Supernatural? It's like that, but with teenagers and mixed with aliens. It's extremely entertaining. The characters are awesome. And there's a new dynamic where the main protagonist, our big boy who we don't see here, isn't necessarily dumbstruck every time he talks to a girl. The main protagonist, like Ayase and Kenny, they do kind of like each other, but there isn't the typical like, oh, the Dekuisms, as I've been calling them, where a girl is going to walk up to the character and he's just gonna go like and not be able to speak or communicate. It's a breath of fresh air. The art is absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of pen and ink style work involved into this one, and it's fucking free, mate. Or if it ain't, go into the Shrey Shop and buy your subscription for $2.50 a fucking month and read absolutely everything Shrey has to offer with their catalog. But if you've been reading this from the start, you can just follow it for free, and that's the beauty of the Shrey Shop. If you can catch up to any series you like, you can just continue reading it for free. You're not supporting it that way. You're just reading it, you're just showing Shueisha some metrics. The actual support is buying the trades, the tankobon, the volumes. And was the volume for this announced in English? Dude, with how manga has been recently, I'm very well inclined to pre-order manga volumes. I have that for Monster Number 8. Oh, I forgot to add Monster Number 8 to here. Never mind. Monster Number 8 is like kaiju fight. That's it. It's a kaiju battle manga. It don't get any more deeper than that, but it's absolutely entertaining. Go give it a shot. I pre-ordered Kaiju number 8's first English volume 6 months ago, I think. It was like a couple of weeks after it came out on Amazon as a pre-order. I was like, I've been trying to get Chainsaw Man for like almost a year. Been very unfortunate and unsuccessful with it. I might as well just pre-order this thing. Because I do want to support the guys. And I don't know if that goes back to the creator or something, or they just buy a license and then it all goes to the licensing company. Regardless, I like my manga. I like building a library. And I'm gonna support it. Next up, we are going into the shitter. So put your scuba diving gear on. It is time to talk Indiegogo and GoFundMe. They're going to be a lot more, I don't want to say careful, but maybe strict is a better word, with their screening process and what they led through. This can be interpreted in many ways, but regarding to us people who crowdfund comics, and specifically Comicsgate, this should be a wake-up call. If you have 3 campaigns up and they're all late, as in 6 months late, you need to get your shit together. I said it in my first Drawing at Noon stream, I'm gonna say this again. As a collective, we cannot, should not, afford to be late with our books. I can understand a rookie being late, but oi, you know what, I'm just gonna be, I'm talking to you, Ethan. We can't be late. You can't be late. You're the figurehead of our movement, and it reflects poorly on all of us. A rising tide lifts all boats, and a late comic pulls that tide away, however you want to phrase that. It's the only thing those dog shit SJWs have on us that actually has merit and credit to it. It's being late. We throw that away, they have nothing, absolutely nothing on us. They can say, oh, you're white supremacist, you're a Nazi. I have the fucking right to be. Nobody said it's illegal to be. But, I ain't. But if I were, it ain't illegal. It's just a viewpoint. But besides that, what do they have on us? Oh, bad art? You have bad art in your own fucking books, retard. we have some of the best people on books. We have Ethan, we have Shane, we have Malin, we have Kenneth Rockefeller, we have Dave Keon now. It's so frustrating to look at this. So this is to my fellow rookies who are about to start their crowdfunding career or like a book or two in. Do your best, your absolute best to not be late. If you can afford it, finish as much as you can of the book and then launch your campaign. If you can't, I understand it. You need money, we all need money. I would probably do something similar if I was in a unique position that I can at least finish the line out for a book and then launch the campaign. But if you can, please consider. Look at Master Canadian, look at Eric Canadian's campaign. That motherfucker had the line art finished. The coloring was probably halfway done when he launched the campaign. He had 5 books drawn before he launched his first campaign. He is the new gold standard of crowdfunded comics. And it's unfair to also not credit the Common America team, the Iconic Comics guys. Those guys have been doing it from day one. I keep mentioning this because it slipped my mind and attention like months ago. But I've also been popping up Master Canadian as the new gold standard, so I'm gonna continue that narrative. Anyway, keep this in mind. Don't be late, be professional, and don't call your friends cringe. Now that is cringe. Calling your supporters cringe is the cringiest shit you can do, bro. Anyway, jumping from one shitter to the even deeper shitter, we're going deep into the septic tank here, boys. Cowboy fucking Bebop. A lot has been said already about this, so I'm just gonna beat a dead horse to make sure it stays dead. If you are someone who has an IP, especially if it's already in anime form, do not, I repeat, do not let Netflix touch it. It is imperative that you stay away from them. You can also say, oh, but Mark Millar is Super Crooks and it's very well received. I haven't watched it yet, I've watched the trailer, it looks fun, it looks good. He actually had a proper Japanese studio do it, I forget the studio's name. But it was made into a proper anime that was put on Netflix. That is how you should use Netflix if you're someone with an IP. You should use it as a pay pig and as a platform whore. Nothing more. You give them no creative decisions, no creative say, absolutely nothing. Otherwise you get this. Like, imagine you working on something that is so special and so widely loved in both its forms, and then here comes Netflix and shit's all over it, changing almost everything about your story. And it's just the same thing HW is doing in comics, is the same thing they're doing now with anime. They're just wearing it as a skin mask. But everything underneath the Cowboy Bebop name in the Netflix adaptation is just rotten to the core. Now, I will tell you, do not even hate watch it, do not give Netflix the Matrix. The most optimal thing for me to do is to not even talk about it, but I have to mention it, otherwise, you know, starve for content and all that jazz, and I'm by myself here, and I don't have that many lengthy topics on my head right now, unless you guys want to listen to me ramble about fitness and nutrition for hours on that. I can do that, that's easy, especially if I get someone in here who's looking to get in shape. Dude, I can talk their motherfucking ear off. Oh, fucking day. Moving on to the last bit. Oh, this is going to be quite a short stream. There wasn't too much to talk about. Moving on to the last bit, and it's everyone's favorite dog shit Netflix series, Masters of the Universe. And the reason I'm not showing a proper screenshot is because I really liked these ratings here from, is this IMDb? Yeah, I'm guessing this is IMDb. 49% like this show. It's interesting how when they show audience reviews, it's like, ooh, 5 stars, I love new He-Man. This isn't a He-Man show, stupid. It's not even, He-Man isn't even in the name. It's just Masters of the Universe, it's He-Volin. Oh my god, I called this from the very start. And it came out just as I did. People should listen to me whenever I not forecast, predict shows doing a bait and switch. It went from subverting your expectations to just straight up bait and switch, and I'm not having it. I'm not a He-Man fan, so I'm not as upset that the new series that was supposed to be towards fans is not for fans and it's dog shit, but it's Kevin Smith. What has he done ever since Clerks 2? Was Jane Silent Bob his last proper enjoyable film? No, I think, oh, Zack and Miri make a porno. That dumb thing, well, it was dumb and entertaining at the same time, but that dumb thing was his last decent work. I don't remember when that was it 2010, 11? 10 years ago. It's been a decade since Kevin Smith has done anything worthy of existence. I'm gonna put everything against Berserk. If you're absolute dog shit, you do not deserve to exist. I can understand someone having an honest effort and being bad because they're a rookie, But when you're rotten to the core and you have malintent from the start, your work does not deserve to exist. I don't care what progressive message you're putting. Your story is dog shit and you're dog shit and you should feel like dog shit for it. But yeah, the viewer ratings here speak volumes of how disgusting Kevin Smith's Message to the Universe is. I don't know who's it for. Maybe for the Tumblr retards that still following, but hey. Again, the best thing would to not talk about this. But this is content. This is free real estate. But I'm going to say the same thing I said about Cowboy Bebop. Do not even hate watch this. Do not go out of curiosity. I wonder if it's actually going to be good. No, it's nothing new. It's stupid. It will mischaracterize all of the characters you love and grew up with. And it's just going to make you angry. So do not confirm your suspicions. Just stay away. Do not give Netflix the numbers because they don't care. They don't have an internal rating system. They don't care if you like it or not. They just see, oh, it's been viewed X amount of times. People must like it. It's fucking... It's like the World of Warcraft perspective on it. Oh, Ian Hasekosa says that this mandatory chore content is being used, is being played. That means people are enjoying it. Participation means it's enjoyed. Heard it? No, stupid. It doesn't work like that. You forcing me to do homework doesn't mean I like doing homework. Or that I'm enjoying the process of it. Or that I'm feeling fulfilled and satisfied after completing it. Actually, there is one good note that I can end on, but that's more of a personal thing. But let me switch to... Let's switch to Dandadan. Or I can just close it. You're just gonna have to look at me now. I got my new files and sanding sponges from Display today, and dude, that tempered glass file is sick. I can't wait to test it out, although I don't have anything to... I mean, I have some parts I can cut out just to test it. But in regards to like a kit in progress, I'm just ready for priming and painting the last bits and then putting it together on the Master Gather Shade Red from Kai. But my pants haven't come in today. They're supposed to come in today. What the fuck? I wanna finish this. Did Jojo? Oh, here's the actual absolutely positive note. I can actually pull this up. Let me see. Where is it? Chota. Don't start because I don't want to get smashed by friggin'... Let me see. I want a proper... There we go. Is it this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Show. No, I have to center it. Never mind. JoJo's Part 6 Stone Ocean is coming out on Netflix tomorrow, and it's the same thing that they're doing. David Productions. I think they're under Warner Bros. They're like, hey, we're just gonna make our thing the way we know how to make it. That people and fans, long supporting fans, are gonna love it, and we're just gonna use Netflix as our cum dumpster. It's coming out on Netflix. Go watch it. The opening came out a couple of days ago, actually. I can't believe I missed it. Opening's out. It's an absolute banger. It's within that CGI JoJo verse. It's not a JoJo verse, the intro verse. And I'm actually excited. Final Fantasy 14's, I was gonna say podcast for some fucking reason. My brain is melting. The expansion, Endwalker, the end of a 10-year saga. The Avengers Endgame of Final Fantasy is starting on Friday. And I'm not sure if you're gonna see me for the next couple of weeks afterwards, but I will try to I will do my best to give you guys some content because we have to grow this channel. And here's my theory on it. While it's important to keep doing content, it's marginally important to do all types of content before you hit 1,000. Once you hit partnership, once you're like 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch time hours, once you're partnered, you can actually make money. I think that's where you have to take yourself serious and start putting out different types of content, because the more you have, the more you get. I feel like whenever you hit partnership, that is when the snowball starts rolling. I can be wrong if they're like any experienced YouTubers, especially like new pro YouTubers, like new full-time YouTubers that have gone through the entire new process of reaching that goal and then turning it into a career. Feel free to check me and correct me. I'm always up to learning new things. this is going to be end of this Drawing at Noon show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like a video, post a comment if there's anything, literally anything you want me to talk about, and if it's interesting, I will mention it on the next stream. But as for now, that's all from me. Catch you later. Arrivederci.